Of Levi's that are not the 501 that I think you'll really love. This will be particularly good too if you find that the 501 just doesn't seem to work for your body type. I'll show you what a classic 90s 501 looks like first, and then you can compare the difference. So these fit me pretty perfectly. They're a classic Levi 501, so they are that button fly, mid-rise, straight leg, kind of a little bit more narrow in the hip. They definitely do great things for the booty, but if a vintage 501 or even modern doesn't feel right on you, you have to try some of these other cuts. These are vintage Levi 565. They are a zipper fly, much more higher rise, and they kind of just go straight down from the hip, so they are a bit more of a wide leg. So if you have a smaller waist but bigger butt and hips, then you might really like this cut. So good. The Levi 550s. These have a zipper fly, higher rise, a lot more room in the hip, and then they taper down in the leg. So if you have a bit more of a booty, need a little bit more room in the hip, these are another pair of 550s I have in black. They're a little bit more loose on me, so you can definitely size up and get that more baggy kind of fit. And I think when you size up in the 550, then the taper in the leg is not as pronounced. So if you want that kind of oversized straight leg fit that you can see with a lot of the vintage 501s, then just try sizing up in your 550s. So these are the 560 fit. They kind of are more wide leg all the way down, so they still have that higher rise and more nipped in waist, but they give you a lot more room in the hip, even more so than the 550s, and they go straight down with a very slight taper. These to me are like your classic mom jean. And then these are the Levi 960s. These are a high-rise, loose fit, straight leg. These to me are like if the 550 and the 560 had a baby. So I think these are also really chic, really flattering. To be honest, they don't feel too different than the 560s to me. Maybe just a little bit more room in the hip and the thighs. But if vintage Levi 501s don't feel like they're for you, then don't write off these other models. They're also really easy to find at the thrift. Or I get all of my vintage denim right here on TikTok from All Vintage Denim. Definitely check her out. She's amazing.